The controversy surrounding workplace harassment against MBC weathercaster Yoanna continues to escalate. Tragically passed away in September of last year, but the news of her death was not made public until 3 months later. She left behind a 17-page suicide note, even naming the alleged perpetrators. Criticism has mounted against broadcaster MBC for failing to issue an official obituary and for not conducting a thorough internal probe into the circumstances surrounding her passing. MBC has belatedly formed a fact-finding committee promising a swift and accurate inquiry. O's family has filed a lawsuit against 2 individuals accused of workplace bullying at the Seoul Central District Court. They also expressed outrage over MBC's handling of the situation, stating, "We protested, but they told us it was ordered by a high-ranking executive. It feels like they're trying to cover it up." Yoanna was a former JYP Idol trainee who joined MBC as a weathercaster in 2021. In 2022, she appeared on TVN's You Quiz on the Block, after which she allegedly became the target of workplace jealousy. Reports have surfaced that colleagues harassed her in a private KakaoTalk group chat, further fueling public anger. According to her family, had confided in 4 MBC employees about her struggles and sought advice, with audio recordings of these conversations serving as evidence. She reportedly visited over 10 psychiatric clinics and made multiple suicide attempts. In late August 2023, just weeks before she took her own life, she was even seen delivering weather reports with taped wrists. Many argue that if MBC had properly investigated the harassment and taken appropriate action, this tragedy could have been prevented. Initially, only 2 individuals were named as alleged perpetrators. However, O's family later stated the real tormentors were people identified only by their family names of Lee and Kim. 2 others identified as Park and Choi at least attended her funeral, but Lee and Kim did not. Despite these allegations, all 4 individuals continue to appear on MBC's news desk, further intensifying public outrage. None of them have made official statements, and they have disabled comments on their social media accounts. Industry insiders have argued that MBC's toxic workplace culture is a long-standing problem. Former MBC weathercasters Pesoyan and Pagunji revealed that as freelance weathercasters, our voices were completely ignored by MBC's hierarchy. Reports also suggest that MBC has a rigid top-to-bottom hierarchy that has resulted in high employee turnover and severe discrimination against some experienced hires compared to other networks. As more former employees come forward and share their experiences, concerns are growing that Yoanna's case is not an isolated incident but rather a symptom of a deeply entrenched structural problem at the broadcaster.